Welcome to Scam Shield 360. Today we're diving into the murky, shark-infested waters of online scams. Think of the internet as the Wild West, except instead of saloons and tumbleweeds, it's full of pop-up ads for dubious weight loss solutions and emails from Nigerian princes who definitely need your bank details. It's a lawless digital frontier out there, and unfortunately, there are plenty of shady characters looking to take advantage of unsuspecting folks like you and me. Now, you might be thinking, John, I'm far too clever to fall for a scam, and you know what? Maybe you are. But the truth is, these scams are becoming increasingly sophisticated, and even the savviest among us can get caught off guard. So, consider this your digital self-defense course. We're going to expose the most common scam tactics, shine a light on those red flags you should be looking out for, and hopefully equip you with the knowledge you need to navigate the internet without getting fleeced. Because, let's be honest, nobody wants to explain to their bank manager how they accidentally wired their life savings to a long-lost relative they met on Facebook who also happens to be a time traveler. First up, we're tackling phishing scams. Now, this isn't about casting a line into the digital sea and hoping to reel in some unsuspecting guppies. This is the digital equivalent of someone dangling a fake Rolex in front of you and expecting you to hand over your wallet. Phishing scams often come disguised as emails or messages from seemingly legitimate sources. You know, like your bank, a government agency, or even that online retailer where you may or may not have drunkenly purchased a ceramic gnome collection at 3 a.m. last Tuesday. These emails are usually designed to induce a mild panic attack, claiming there's been suspicious activity on your account or that you need to immediately update your personal information to avoid dire consequences. And let's be honest, who among us hasn't clicked on a link in a panic, fueled by a potent cocktail of caffeine and existential dread? Don't worry, we've all been there. Next, we're venturing into the treacherous terrain of fake online stores. These scams involve websites that are slicker than a buttered penguin, designed to look exactly like your favorite online retailers. They lure you in with promises of unbelievable deals, limited time offers, and prices so low they'd make even the most frugal shopper consider taking out a second mortgage. But here's the catch. These sites are often run by digital bandits who are more interested in stealing your credit card information than they are in sending you that discounted air fryer you've been eyeing, and let's be honest, no one needs an air fryer that badly. So, how can you avoid falling victim to these online mirages? Well, for starters, if you stumble across a website offering a brand new iPhone for $50, it's probably a good time to engage your critical thinking skills. Remember, if it seems too good to be true, it almost certainly is. And, for the love of all that is holy, please, please, please check the website's URL before you even think about entering your credit card details. Now let's talk about tech support scams, which are about as welcome as a surprise root canal. These scams involve individuals who, with the best intentions, of course, reach out to you pretending to be tech support agents from well-known companies. They might call you up sounding all official and important, claiming there's a critical issue with your computer that requires immediate attention. They might even direct you to a website that looks eerily similar to a legitimate tech support page, complete with official-looking logos and everything. But here's the thing, these digital snake oil salesmen are only interested in one thing: gaining remote access to your computer so they can wreak havoc on your digital life. We're talking about stealing your passwords, holding your files hostage for ransom, or using your computer to launch cyber attacks on other unsuspecting victims. Let's talk about lottery scams, which prey on our collective desire for a life-changing windfall. You know how it goes. You receive an email, text message, or phone call out of the blue, congratulating you on winning a lottery you absolutely did not enter. It could be the Irish sweepstakes, the Canadian lottery, or even some obscure lottery from a country you couldn't point to on a map. Now, I hate to be the one to break it to you, but if you didn't buy a ticket, you didn't win anything. It's like that old saying goes, you can't win the Kentucky Derby if you've never even seen a horse. These lottery scams are about as believable as a unicorn riding a unicycle on the moon, but they can be surprisingly convincing, especially if you're already daydreaming about what you do with all that imaginary money. Finally, let's talk about romance scams, which are as emotionally manipulative as they are financially devastating. These scams involve individuals who create fake profiles on dating sites and social media platforms, often using stolen photos and carefully crafted backstories to create the illusion of a perfect match. They target individuals looking for companionship, showering them with attention, compliments, and declarations of love that would make even Romeo blush. They might even weave elaborate tales of personal tragedies, illnesses, or financial woes to elicit sympathy and, eventually, financial assistance. But here's the harsh reality. These digital Casanovas are not interested in love, commitment, or building a future with you. They're only interested in one thing, your money. They're basically emotional vampires sucking the lifeblood out of your bank account while leaving you emotionally drained and financially depleted. So there you have it, a crash course in the most common scam tactics lurking in the digital shadows. Now remember, knowledge is your best defense against these online predators. Stay vigilant, trust your instincts, and if something seems off, it probably is. Don't be afraid to ask questions, do your research, and if you're ever unsure about the legitimacy of a website, email, or online offer, err on the side of caution. Remember, it's better to be safe than sorry, especially when your hard-earned money is on the line. Stay vigilant and always double-check any suspicious communications. For more tips on staying safe, visit scamshield360.org. Thanks for watching.